Hello and welcome to Parris RV. I'm Brett Parris. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite toy haulers. This particular one is a 2020 Vortex and the model is a 2814IKS and it's a brand new floor plan. I did get one in, a month or so ago, but it sold like first day, didn't get a chance to really shoot a video. As soon as this one hit the ground, I thought I better get one quick before it goes away. But let's just check out some of the features on the front end here. You've got a real nice cap on the front here with some nice LED lighting. I think they did a really nice job on giving it a real good, clean, fresh look on the front. Plus, I love the LED lighting, I think it looks nice. This particular one's got a Rotoflex, which is nice. What that basically means is it's got a little rubber block in here, so as you're going down the road and things are jarring back and forth, you're not going to have all of the vibrations going right to the fifth wheel in your truck. So this is going to be a lot smoother going down a road than just a standard pin box. That's pretty nice that it's got that Rotoflex. In the front here, I didn't put the compartment up, but it's got a 5500 Cummins Onan generator that's pre-plumbed to gas and pre-plumbed to power. So you just hit the button from the inside, and that's going to give you electricity on the inside. So if you're out of the desert dry camping, you can still run your roof airs, you can run your microwave, run everything with this 5500 Cummins Onan generator. Check out the great big compartment they put here on the side of it. Again, we're in a fairly short, lightweight, small toy hauler, and look at this. Look at the size of that. Boy, it's huge. I mean, I could sleep a couple of kids in there. That's a great spot. Check out the 1500 watt Go Power inverter. Now that's pretty cool. After hours, if you want to watch TV or maybe run something in the kitchen or your bedroom, you're not going to have to worry about turning the generator on and running the generator at night. If you're after hours, you're in the quiet hours, your inverter is going to run your electric items and invert directly off the battery. Now, a lot of people get that confused with converters. So converters are when electricity goes in and it takes electricity and switches it to DC to run the DC items. This is the opposite. It's taking the battery power 12 volt and inverting it to electricity. But the main thing is you're not going to have to run the generator at night after hours to run the things in your brand new Vortex. And then on this side, it's set up for an outdoor TV, so you can get a matching bracket that goes to here and make it come to here, and then here's all your hookups and everything right there for an exterior TV. Did a great job on that. Integrated the painted metal on the side. This is fiberglass up here. This underneath the belt line, this wrap that's underneath there, it's fully painted to integrate with the side, so it doesn't look like a separate piece. In the past, it's been like a black J-wrap or something that's underneath there, and just, it looks obviously different. This is all integrated together, gives it a real nice, clean, fresh look. Check out the Arctic package. I love the fact that these have Arctic packages. So a lot of these Southern California toy haulers that are built down in Southern California, they don't put Arctic packages on them. You don't need them in California, right? Well, guess what? We're in northern Utah, Salt Lake City. Gets a little cold here. People like to camp at the sand dunes out here, even when it's cold. And so having an Arctic package, you turn your furnace on and it's going to heat your underbelly and keep your tanks warm and keep it so that you can go out in the cold weather. Check out the nice big 16-inch wheels and tires. A lot of smaller toy haulers are going to have 15s. This has got 16-inch. Plus it's got Raceline aluminum wheels. Did a good job on that. And then here's your fuel pumping station. So right here's where you turn your pump on and off. It has your gas gauge right here. And then your fuel pump will come out of here to fill up your toys. And what's nice about this is almost all toy haulers, the fuel pumping stations on the backside, they do that to save a little money because when it's on the other side, it's pretty close to your fuel fill. Well, on a Vortex, they stick it over here, and I think this is genius. And the reason why is because, when you think about it, you're camped, like let's say you're in an RV park or something. Are you going to be able to pull up to the backside and get your toy filled up? Well, you are going to have room on your front side where your patio side is. That's the most space where you give yourself a lot of room because you've got the nice power awning and you want to be able to put that out, but you can just pull your Razor or your X3 or whatever side by side and fill up right here. Earlier this year, I was up in a campground at Granite Flats and I backed the trailer into the spot, my toy hauler into a spot that was right next to the trees, and because I wanted as much patio space as possible, right? Well, I couldn't pull up onto the backside to get to my fuel pumping station in the one I was using because the trees were there. But if it had been on this side, I would have been able to pull right up. So that's really nice that they've done that. This thing's got huge windows, which you're going to be able to tell a little bit more when we get to the inside. But one thing I noticed on these latest ones is it's got the integrated door here. So it's got a key so you can lock it. And then this is your lock for your door. You just turn it and then you can put your gate down. This has got a full 8-foot gate in the back, but you know what we've typically had is the metal bars, and then you've got the old school like this and clamp them, and you got the big old metal bars. This is a nice, clean, fresh look, and they say it seals a lot better. I guess we'll only know with time, but it sure looks a lot better. And then look at the spoiler off the back with the LED lights. I think they did a cool job just giving a little extra flair when you see this thing sideways. It just kind of makes it look cool. Let's go check out the inside of the Vortex. So now we're inside the 2020 Vortex 2814IKS, and I think that IKS must stand for an island kitchen slide. And so, boy, it's got a really nice, you know, wrap-around island kitchen right here with solid surface countertops, which are really nice and high-end, and see how they light up? Plus, it's got a great big farm-style stainless steel sink, which is just really cool, plus a residential pull-out sprayer. I mean, that's just, I don't really know of anything better than that. And then they gave you a real nice oven here with an integrated cooktop. So look at the counter space. I mean, it goes all the way around here. Quite a bit of counter space with that integrated cooktop. You know, that's just really nice the way they did that. Plus, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers there. A couple of nice doors here, which are pretty cool. And then you've got nice cabinets up here, which are nice. And then it's got 2 more big cabinets. So gosh, you've really got some nice pantry space and everything in this one. This particular unit does have a solar panel on the roof. And if I remember right, it's 200 watts. Nice thing about solar is, you know, if you're storing off-site or something, you come to get your rig, it's charged up, ready to go. You're out on the desert, you run your batteries dead at night, sun comes out the next day, charge your batteries back up. You know, you're never going to get to a spot with solar that your batteries aren't, that you don't have battery power. So it's just really nice to have that on board ready to go. I like how they do this right here. These will actually just pop out, which is kind of cool. You know, and then put things back there, and that bar just holds it into place. And they do that, what's really nice in some of the areas, oh, maybe over here by your TV and things. That's pretty cool. Check out the 4-door refrigerator in this particular model. Great big, huge refrigerator, and it's nice to have all 4 doors like that. And then the thing I noticed is, look at the size of the slide. You know, a lot of these toy haulers will just have the sofa that slides out only, so it'll be like a 7-foot slide. Well, this one is the fridge all the way past the sofa slide. So great big slide out. And then of course those same little metal bars here, place to put, I don't know, things, movies, whatever. You've got nice cabinets back here, you know, nice pleated shades. You've got this armrest that folds down. Look at that, a place to put your favorite beverage. That's a nice spot right there. Or, boy, if I was in this thing after a hard day's ride, I just want to kick back right here. Nice little tabletop here, a couple of nice captain's chairs. You can move those wherever you want. And then of course, perfect viewing spot with this monstrous 55-inch Furrion TV directly across from the sofa. And you've got AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, USB, HDMI in, everything right here. You can broadcast your phone to that thing, play your favorite playlist. It's got a super high-end sound system here. In fact, look at the size of that great big amplifier. And then it's got a subwoofer in here, and I'll tell you what, we were just checking this thing out, and the sound system just blows me away. It's absolutely incredible, and when you're out at the sand dunes, you're gonna need that after a hard day's ride, right? You're gonna wanna crank up your outside speakers, crank up the inside speakers. You've got a nice control panel over here, place to put your keys, and you know what I thought? I didn't mention this, but on the outside, it's got a keyless entry on it. You know, if you're heading out on a ride, why would you want to take your keys with you? You know, my son, we were out sand dunes. He lost the keys to his truck somewhere up in the sand. You know, why would you do that? You just leave your keys there and then use your keyless entry to get in and out. Why take your keys on a ride? Let's look at the back here. So here's your gate that goes down, and again, it's an 8-foot gate, and then here's your dual electric happy jacks. And so you've got a bed up here, you know, kid's bed or something, and then you've got a dinette back here, and you can use one table or no tables. You can use that as a walkthrough to get out to your gate, because it does have the patio cable system already with it. You can put that down and have a flat deck there. And then this makes down to a bed, because these just roll over, so you can make that down to a bed, or you can put them both up and drive in, or you can put the top one up and put the bottoms down like this so that you can have more clearance if you have a super high UTV of some kind. So that's just a really nice way they've done that. And then over here, as you're going up into your flat deck, that's something that's kind of nice. Once you enter this spot right here, there's not a step up into the bedroom. It's flat deck going all the way across. But right here is your central vacuum. You know, you're probably gonna wanna roll that carpet up, maybe you drag a little sand in here. I tell you what, having a central vacuum to go around and suck it all up is super, super convenient. Little storage spot right here, which is pretty big. You've got USB here to charge your phones. You've got electric outlets to charge your phone. Right here, you've got a wireless remote control for your power ventilator that's in the roof of this thing. It moves 920 cubic feet of air. The nice thing about that is you come back from a ride and it's super hot. You can go ahead and turn that thing on. It'll exhaust this thing in 5 minutes or so, and then you can turn on your air conditioner and cool air that's already that temperature, not hot, like trying to cool down a hot box. So super nice to be able to turn that on. Plus, just even to be able to move airflow without running your air conditioner. You know, it does have roof air, obviously, but it's just nice to have that. And then I love how they did the in part in the roof here. See how it's lit up with the extra lighting and stuff? And then they framed that out and they put a nice trim piece around it. Plus you've got those 4 super high-end speakers up there. They just did a great job with that. Let's go check out the bedroom and the bath. So now we're in the bedroom of the 2814 IKS, and here's your second air conditioner. You know, again, both those airs are gonna run off that 5500 Cummins Awning generator. Here's your TV that I mentioned can go indoor-outdoor, so it's got a matching bracket right here on the back of this, and you can just take this off, put it out in the compartment, and then it is on a full motion bracket, so that's an indoor-outdoor TV. Plus this particular one's got a DVD player in the side of it, and so you can put a DVD in there and watch that on the outside, which is pretty cool. Here's your second slide out. Did a great job on that, because almost all slide outs, you don't get the window. So this one's got a window. You can open it up to get ventilation, so you can get cross ventilation, which I love when I'm sleeping, especially out on the desert. And then you've got a place for, I don't know, maybe your wife or something needs to sit down here and use that as a countertop. You got some nice big drawers, 2 more drawers here, another drawer here, another drawer here, a couple of doors here. Just did a really good job on the storage. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 overhead cabinets, which are nice. Of course, you got air plugged in here, you got heat plumbed in here. And don't forget, you got storage underneath the bed. You can just lift that up. And this is a king bed, by the way. Check it out, king bed. A lot of these shorter, smaller fifth wheels just got queens. This one's got a king. I love this padded headboard here. I think they did a good job there. It just kind of gives it a little pop. I love the sconces on both sides. They did a good job there. And again, you have USB and electric hookups, so you can charge your phones. You've got electric on that side. Plus, you've got your generator control right here in the bedroom. Now, you might be wondering, why does that matter? Well, guess what? Typically, it's like the last thing before you go to bed at night, you're turning your generator off. And so you can just turn that off without getting up and going out to the main area. You can just turn it off right from your bed or start it in the morning, first thing in the morning. Maybe it gets hot real early and you want to be able to fire up your roof air. Turn it on before you even get out of bed. And then don't forget, with that 1500 watt Go Power inverter, you turn that off, the TVs and things still work after hours. So that's pretty dang cool. Let's check out this bathroom. So now we're inside the bathroom of the 2814 IKS. And I'm going to tell you, there is no way they could have done this bathroom any better than this particular model. Again, we're talking about a relatively short unit. And you know, I probably forgot to mention this because this is probably the most important thing in a toy hauler. It does have 14 feet of cargo, just over 14. I think it's 14.4, which means basically all those longer 4-seat UTVs are going to fit in something like this. But getting back to the bathroom, you've got nice storage here, nice storage here. You got a couple of drawers and doors and things, you know. Here's a couple of drawers, you know, place for towels. It's actually got counter space, you know, pretty rare. Most toy haulers just have a sink in the corner or something. This actually has a place where you could put your stuff, and then you've got a nice metal faucet, stainless sink, which is really nice, and then it's got a glass shower door, so that's really nice. You know, it's a lot nicer than just having a curtain or something. And then it's got a full fiberglass all the way around, fiberglass surround. Now, almost all of them are plastic. You look at this and you find out those are plastic. Fiberglass is just better. Why? Well, one of the reasons is I feel a lot better when I'm standing because the floor doesn't flex so dang much. But being one piece, it's molded and there are no seams down below, no seams in the middle, one piece. And then they put you in a nicer faucet than what you typically would get. So you can adjust that up or down. You got a little soap dish, you can take it off, you can turn your pressure higher or lower. It's got a nice skylight in the roof, and it is in the bathroom here. A lot of them surprisingly will short you and not put heat and air in here. Well, this one's got heat. There's a floor register right there, and guess what? It's got air. There's an air vent right there. And then one more thing I'm going to show you before we leave this area is there is a vista window in the hall. And I tell you what, I love windows, but check this out. You got a nice vista window here. Almost all brands short you on this and they don't put anything there, and it just makes your hall feel closed in. This one's got it. Vortex is a super high-end product built by Genesis. This is a 2020. You're going to want to come check it out for yourself. It's an incredible hauler, 14 feet of cargo, fairly short, compact, easy to haul. If you want to learn more about this or any RV, you can come see me at Parris RV.